This is Amandeep. I'm from Mumbai. What about you?
This is Muhammad. I'm from Jharkhand.
So, what do you do?
Actually, I'm a pastry chef. I make desserts, cakes.
Okay, okay. That's great. That's great.
So, could you introduce yourself briefly? I will get to know.
Yeah, as I told you, my name is Amandeep. I'm from Mumbai and I'm into training.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I'm doing right now, I'm into English and soft skills training.
Oh, okay, okay. That's nice. Great. Is it your full-time job or just a part-time?
No, part time.
Okay. That's
Training is also
nice.
like,
Great answer. So, are you from Mumbai, right?
yeah.
Okay. Actually, when I was in India at that time, actually, right now I'm in Saudi.
Okay.
When I was in India that time, like I used to live in Mumbai also, and I came to Saudi from Mumbai. Yeah,
Okay, okay. That's great. So, how is it going there?
yeah, everything is fantastic, great. I have some question, like normal question. So if you don't mind, can I ask that question?
Yeah, yeah.
If you are comfortable. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So okay. So I have one of my brother, and he asked me that question, like how to deliver the speech, any speech. So I don't have knowledge. That's why I didn't answer that question also. If you have knowledge, just answer me. Otherwise, as you wish.
Okay. So, you want to know how to
Uh,
deliver speech.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So basically, because it depends on the topic and everything also. But basic is, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
what your intention should be that you uh, look confident when you're delivering a speech. So first thing that you have to do is you have to get rid of the nervousness that comes
Okay.
when it
Yeah,
comes to
absolutely. You're right.
right. So delivering
Yeah.
speech is mostly about public speaking, I guess. That's the first thing that you have to work on would be getting rid of the nervousness that comes with public speaking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So how do you do that? So first is of course the practice part, wherein you are practicing as much as possible whatever the topic is. So one
Mm-hmm.
of the thing is that is important. Some people don't practice enough and then they get nervous, right? So as much as practice. So if you are planning to deliver a speech, first do it in front of the mirror. Then maybe ask some of your friends to observe you, or you do it in front of your family. So you have to do as much as practice, right?
Whatever you told, that is absolutely right. Yeah, absolutely. Because I think if you want to deliver any speech, so firstly you have to understand that speech. Because if you don't understand, you cannot deliver from an opposite person. So first of all, you have to understand that topic very nicely. If you understand that topic very nicely, so I think you can give very easily any speech. And second thing, like when you deliver any speech or any topic, so I think you have to put some kind of example. Like example will help you to understand your opposite person. So, like for example, if you deliver like about mom and dad, or about dowry, or about mobile, so if there is any kind of example, just to put that example, so people they will understand very easily because of example. So understand that topic very nicely and put some kind of example, and read that topic more than like 5 or 10 times, so you will understand very easily. Then you can deliver the speech very nicely. Yeah. So absolutely, you whatever you told, that is great answer, beautiful, really.
Yeah, because of course some people they just try to memorize. They just try to memorize things like without understanding, and that's when they. So always you have to ensure that you're explaining in your own words and not trying to just copy paste from whatever your sources are. So if you're trying to prepare a speech on a particular topic, you might have read about it somewhere, but you have to
Hmm.
convert all that in your own words first thing, and
Yeah.
when always divide it into points. So even if you don't remember the whole thing, you remember the main bullet points so that from there
Hmm.
you can elaborate as much as possible according to your own thing. So dividing it into
Okay, okay.
very much important.
Okay, that's a great answer. Okay, so my second question, like when I talk to my opposite person, like for example, manager or my friends, I cannot talk more than 5 minutes. So is it like a less words or grammar problem? What is the reason? Could you tell
This
me
is
about this?
again the fear that is there in your mind, the nervousness. Second is of course vocabulary, something that helps you in. One more reason is also that when we are speaking, sometimes when we speak very fast with other people, what happens is we don't give our mind enough time to process what we want to say. So we'll
Mm-hmm.
start very fast, we'll keep speaking, and then we'll reach a dead end where we don't know what to say next. Because during that process, we never gave ourselves enough time to think of what's next. So the best way to deal with is that going very slow, taking your time, taking your
Mm-hmm.
pauses when necessary.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
two ways of speaking. One is okay, I'm from this area, I like to do this, I'm like this, yeah, this is one, and then you're like, okay, I live here, this is what I like, this is what I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're
Mm-hmm.
speaking slow and taking the required pauses, so you give yourself enough time to process and
I have one more question. Actually, like I remembered a lots of word, but when I talk to my opposite person, so like exact what I have like I have in my mind, but when I talk to my opposite person, that time those words are not coming. So what behind the reason? Could you tell me?
that is because see, it's very easy to learn new words. Now there are two parts when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to learning new words. One is you have learned 20 words. So
Mm-hmm.
when someone comes to you and asks anything from those 20 words, you will be able to answer. Okay, that
Mm-hmm.
is one. Second step is when you're speaking, you're able to use that word at the right time. So the first one is the easy part. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
People say that I know these words. That is the easy. The second one is a bit tough. So second one requires enough practice. Okay. So a mistake that we all do is that we pick we learn 10 words in a day, and then we just like, okay, let me learn 10 more words tomorrow, and then when we have to use, we forget everything. So practicing is important. So rather than learning 10 words, learn only one word, but practice it with different sentences for at least next 3 to 4 days. Then move to another word. So this is all, and always go for simple and commonly used words and not complicated words. So we try to learn complicated words to sound fancy, but we don't use that frequently. So simple and commonly used words are what we need to focus initially.
For example, if I will remember one word or two words, I have to apply in my life. In my life, I have to apply those all the word, whatever I will remember. I have to apply that. Maybe like I remember, but like same like a passive, not like active, because those all words like passive. That's why like when I talk to my opposite person, that time like on the spot not coming. So I have to make active. So yeah, like for example, yeah, I have one example also. Like for example, if I will put in my chiller, like more like many kind of vegetables, how many kind of vegetable is inside? So when I check, then I will get to know there are like this kind of like cauliflower or brinjal or ladyfinger, many kind of things. So I have to make active, then I can apply, like I can use on the spot when I will talk to my opposite person, those word will come to automatically. Okay. Yeah, that's really
So practice.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
But I don't have a friend to practice.
It's not necessary you have to practice with someone. You can do it on your own also. You can just learn a new word and then go
Hmm.
online and type, use this word in different sentences. So
Hmm.
you will find many sentences online. So you
Okay.
read those sentences. Then maybe you stand in front of the mirror and speak those sentences. Then you think yourself, okay, what other sentences I can make with this word. So this is a self practice you can do.
Okay, okay, okay. Like I have to practice by on myself. Like for example, if I'm going to somewhere, so I can and if I will see like a garden or shop, barber shop or medical shop or any kind of things, so I have to make like 10 or 5 sentences about that thing. Is it right?
Yeah. As I said, one
Okay.
and learn one word at a time.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Practice it for 2 3 days, then move to another word. Go for commonly used words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what that will help you. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Any more questions?
No, no, I don't have like I had like only 3 questions. Okay, so well, and you gave me a great answer, beautiful answer. When did you learn English? So did you face any kind of problem like whatever I'm facing right now? Like I have to practice or like what are not coming like when I speak. So did you face this kind of things also? You?
Other thing is, I did not learn English as such. I studied in an English medium school, and I started reading
Mm-hmm.
from a very young age. So I was always into reading. So I used to read a lot of books, and so it was never like if you do it from an early age, then it's not a problem. It's you don't face any
So
issues with
is your family they speak English or just
no
like
school.
they? Oh, okay. So it means like you learn from school, not like because you
Still,
know the background also affect your life, right? Background also affect in your life. Like for example, if your family or relative, like if they speak English or any language, so that will affect your in your life also. So yeah, absolutely.
I would not give the credit to school, but I would give it to reading. Okay, so as I said, I like
Uh,
reading. I used to read a.
mhm,
I started reading books from an early age, not the school
mhm,
books, but novels, stories. Then after a point of time, I started watching a lot of English content. So it was
mhm,
out of
mhm.
not because I wanted to learn English, but it was something that I enjoyed. So simultaneously, the learning also happened.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
So like reading, okay. So like whatever there are like 5 things like reading, listening, watching, and practice, and yeah. So like these are the things is really very important. So you have to follow in your life. So like you can make your English better.